I got a big update for you guys on Ryan Poles' job security. All right, so this is huge. We got to talk about this, people. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. And make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so the question has been, is Ryan Poles staying? Is he, getting fired? Like, what's the deal with Ryan Poles? Because everything starts and ends with that as his contract's expiring. And as we know, we are heading into the biggest coaching search potentially in Bears history. So this is interesting because Albert Breer, NFL reporter, basically kind of confirmed that Ryan Poles, he believes, will get extended and is going to stay. So this is from his article. And I quote, "The biggest question that prime candidates have," and he's talking about coaching candidates, "is about the role of team president Kevin Warren. And I think the McCaskey's family is aware of that. To that end, GM Ryan Poles is set up to run point on the search, and I'm told it's because that's the way ownership wants it. Warren will have a seat at the table and a major say, of course, but Poles will too, as the McCaskeys seek alignment on the football operations side," end quote. All right, so before I give my opinion on this, let's just talk about the fact that this confirms a few things. Number one, that Ryan Poles is most likely going to get extended, because if you say that Ryan Poles is set up to run point on the search, that means he is leading the coaching search, and no lame duck general manager is going to be leading a coaching search, all right? Number two, Kevin Warren will still have a say here. And it says right here in the article, Warren will have a major say, of course. So it's not that Ryan Poles is the only voice. Kevin Warren will still have a say, even though he's not a football guy. But he will have a say. And then finally, number three, the McCaskeys cannot seem to get out of their own way here because they keep meddling here, right? Because this is all about what the McCaskeys want. They want Ryan Poles to run the search. They want alignment on the football operations side. They want this, that. Like, I get it. They're the owners. But man, oh man, when you are an ownership group that doesn't have a football background, you hire smart football people and let them do their job, right? And that's pretty much it. But the McCaskeys, obviously, we know this is why they're, not great ownership. So my thoughts on this. Look, I already told you guys that I've soured on Ryan Poles, right? And it's been very disappointing to see the way the season has gone. And I feel like his misses have been piling up while his hits have been, kind of sitting in one spot and haven't really increased. So to me, I have soured on Ryan Poles, and I don't believe he has done enough to deserve an extension. I personally believe that. But here is what I'm willing to say. If Ben Johnson, right, for me it's been Ben Johnson or bust. If Ben Johnson comes in and he says, look, I'm willing to work with Ryan Poles. I'm good with him as my general manager. Just go ahead and extend him and align our contracts together. If Ben Johnson's okay with that, fine, we can keep Poles. Got no major issues there. But if Ben Johnson says, look, you guys have Ryan Poles running this coaching search. I don't want him as my general manager. I want to bring in my own GM. I'm sorry. I'm not okay with that. I want Poles gone at that point. All right. I don't want the McCaskeys to be picking Ryan Poles over a prime coaching candidate, because I mentioned to you, Ryan Poles has really not done enough to deserve an extension at this point. So to me, that would be my issue, is you better let go of Ryan Poles if a prime coaching candidate like a Ben Johnson says he wants to bring in his own GM. So that's my only issue here. If Ben Johnson's okay with Poles and it works out, fine, extend Poles. Obviously give Ben a new fat contract. So that's really what it is at this point. So to me, that is essentially what this says, that Ryan Poles is most likely going to get extended. But if this ruins our chances at some prime coaching candidates, man, oh man, am I going to be pissed. Because some candidates will want their own GM, and if we can't provide that because we're extending Ryan Poles, and that's just because of what the McCaskey said, my goodness, I'm going to be so annoyed about that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me or disagree? Ryan Poles, if Ben Johnson wants him or a prime candidate wants him, he can stay. Otherwise, want him gone. And the new coach can bring in a GM. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.